Welcome back, guys, to Pure Adrenaline, Styling Radio. Just pumping that jams, man. Fucking all that good alternative stuff. But I got an interesting one for you, Taco. So the other day, we got in a little bit of trouble here at the station. So, do you know the history of Carcraft magazine?
No, I don't.
It started off, the first year in 53, it started off as Honk. That was the name of the magazine, Honk. And, so we went through, what was on the first cover and, the early days of Carcraft magazine, right? And I really thought that was a cool name for a magazine, Honk, It was a pocket-sized magazine, this and this. And, we're kind of spitballing this, and maybe they got some investors and they went nationwide and created Carcraft, right? As we all know.
Yeah.
Well, Jimmy found a thing of what Honk magazine come back as. And it was the Black Man's Guide on How to Trick White Women. And it's a full-blown magazine.
Huh.
And wow. And they did a spin-off one. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's about poor white women that live in the trailer park.
That's crazy.
And it was by the Black Coalition, or the African American Black Coalition of Hip Hop Union. And we're like, there's a union for this now? Like, they're all up in the club and shit. So
that's funny.
So yeah, it's kind of interesting, the history of magazines, And in 53, Playboy started, So the big point of this is, right after World War II, there was a lot of printing presses that were not being used, people. And they were made more open to the public that you could create your own magazine. So it's very interesting. Plus, something else we talked about, Randy's Donuts. Now, I don't know if you listen to the afternoon show, but do you know Randy's Donuts? What year do you think it started?
I don't know.
Now, Jimmy said 1950s.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and a lot of people, Gen X, they know Randy's Donuts from the Snoop Dogg video when he was rapping on the roof. But really, it goes back farther than that. I mean, it was in Cheech and Chong. It was in all kinds of 60s and 70s movies, right? 1920 is when it started. After World War I, people come back and they were craving donuts, and they opened up the donut shop. And just so everybody would know, they put the big donut on the roof.
That's cool.
Yeah, so, yeah, they have several locations all over the place now. So, yeah, we went through the history of donuts. Well, at least Randy's Donuts, you know what I'm saying? So, pretty cool shit.
All right.
So, what's something from back in the day like that you wish it would come back, that is just probably never going to come back?
From back then?
Yeah.
Well, considering I wasn't born back then, I really don't know.
No, I'm just saying something when you were younger, like in the 90s or 2000s.
Oh, shit.
I wish they'd bring that damn taco salad back to fucking Taco Bell.
Yeah. Maybe water slides.
No shit.
Remember that? Was that one on Midland?
Yep.
Right by my house.
Collinsville had that big ass one that went down the whole hill.
Yeah. And there's always Wet Willie's on Highway 44. Never went there, but you always see it.
Did you ever go to the original, and maybe you might know this, you're a good person to ask, Raging Rivers?
No, we talked about this once before on the show. I never knew they had just a water slide.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we did bring that up. Yeah, because they got the original ones, but I don't know if it was called Raging Rivers, it was Raging Mississippi, or So maybe it was something. I'll have to look that up sometime. But the original water slides, some of them are still active that are all concrete. But the water slides that me and Taco's talking about are those big yellow ones or red ones. Those big mega fucking slides. And yeah, Wood River had a badass one, and people kept breaking their back on it.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, because it had the dip in it, you know. You catch air, you know. So, yeah, it's just kind of like, you know, state fairs or carnivals. What's the best one you've ever went to when you were a kid?
Never went to the Washington Fair in Washington, Missouri once.
Really?
Yeah, but that was it.
Well, I mean, I'm sure by where you live, they had local carnivals and stuff.
No, not really.
Where I grew up in Mitchell, Illinois, they had a fair once a year, and it would basically turn into a big fucking drunken fucking fist fight with everybody. But they had one of those big yellow slides that they brought out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where you got to get on the potato sack. You got to sit on it and go down it. And well, you come flying off that motherfucker. You know.
There was that one big ass slide in Village Square.
Yeah. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
That was something like $2 and you ride that motherfucker for an hour or some shit.
Well, I don't know. You'd be one worn out motherfucker running to the top of that bastard.
That was the biggest trick of all, is going back up the mega stairs to the top of it for what, 22 seconds of pure fucking chaos going down.
Yeah, if even that long.
Yeah, it might have been 10 seconds, you know. But yeah. And then you see these YouTube videos of these guys going to skate parks or not skate parks, but going to the old Fun and Sun and stuff like that, you know, and skateboarding down it. I mean, shit, that's some hardcore shit right there.
Yeah, I told you back when we talked about water slides first time, I took some big wheels, and then I took the little kids' big wheels and put the little kids' big wheels back wheels on the front of my big wheel.
Really?
So I had like 4 wheels of my big wheel, and I used to haul ass down them. The one was called the Doom Flume.
Doom Flume.
Yeah, it had one left turn. You go about 60, 70 feet, make a left turn, and then go straight downhill.
You took your big wheel down that?
Oh, fuck yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, and at the bottom, you made a hard left turn into the pool, which was empty.
I can see where this is going.
So you just back it into the wall and stop that way.
And your listeners wonder why his neck's bothering him.
Well, this was back in the fucking 80s when I did this shit.
Yeah. But I don't remember you telling me about this. You took the big wheel and got the bigger wheels to put on the back. Man, shit, you were rolling on dubs back then.
It was.
You know? I bet that fucking thing moved.
It was very fast.
I mean, man, I could just picture that. No shit.
It's good times.
Damn good times, man. Yeah. How fast? Not mile an hour, but if you went down the slide normally, compared to you taking a big wheel when it dry, how much faster in the time was it? Because you obviously shaved a lot of seconds off.
Well, it'd be just ridiculous. I mean, that's probably doing 30 mile an hour down that hill.
No shit.
Yeah. The other ones weren't as fast, but it took longer to get down.
Mm.
I mean, it only took about 20, 30 seconds to get down the doom flume on a big wheel. But man, it was fast. It was like a 4-wheel luge.
No shit.
Yep.
That's wild.
Good times.
That is some good times right there, man. I mean, you can't just, you know, hell, some of these kids nowadays would be too fucking scared to do that shit.
Right, they need their mommy.
Yeah, they'd be like, I don't know, man. The cops might show. Like, the kids nowadays are just more, I think they're just scared of getting hurt.
They're pussies.
You know, it's not like our generation, man. We drank from a hose. We fucking rode in the back of trucks.
I used to jump my friends with my little red wagon at the bottom of my dead-end street.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I didn't have a way to stop it, so I just put it right into the fence.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
That's
a
how I
safety.
stopped.
That was a safety net back then.
Right.
Oh man, good times. Yeah, yeah. These kids nowadays, man, they don't have it. It's not that they don't have it like we did. They have it. They have all the resources. They're just scared to do it.
Right.
You know, and it's like,
well, I can't blame them. I'm scared to do it now.
Yeah. Well, we think back nowadays of some of the shit we did, and their shit we don't even talk about on the air that we did, and it's like, damn, we survived that.
Yeah.
Totally. Speaking of that, I sent you that video of 1990, the guy on the BMX bike jumping the gorge. That is the shit we did back then.
I don't watch it. I don't watch anything you send me.
Yeah, I gotta stop sending you shit.
Again.
It's just a waste. But no, that video is pretty cool. This kid's pedaling his ass off, hits his jump, and it's a big, ravine, and he clears it onto the other side. And that's real 1990s right there. These kids nowadays are like, well, I'm afraid to walk down there. There might be a snake.
He probably did it with a cigarette in his hand.
He probably had a cigarette in his mouth when he did it.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a fucking Mountain Dew sitting on the other side waiting for him.
And he had fucking feathered hair and a fucking
a rat tail.
Leather bill snapback hat with fucking bush on it.
Riding a PK Ripper.
Yep.
Oh man, how funny. Well, on that note, guys, we're going to pay some bills. We're going to go right back into music. You're listening to Pure Adrenaline on Styling Radio. You keep it styling because you know we will.